I used to love her. Now at home I hide under the covers, afraid of what's happening here. We need another way to display these skills that ran prevalent from another era. The 90s is what I represent. You had to know how to command the microphone, the stage or the studio, a flow with a type of tone. Auto-tune was left up to Zap and Roger. Our voice was our calling card, persona stayed larger.
We're here outside Pipe and Slippers, and a dust off night is going on inside, and we've got Sam Krats with us here. Hi, Sam.
Hey, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Yeah, having a good night here at the Pipe and Slippers.
Yes.
The almighty Pipe and Slippers.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
all good, thanks.
Nice.
Second Thursday of every month.
Yeah.
Get the plug in.
How did you get started with making music and DJing and everything?
So I started making music when I was about 12 years old.
Yeah.
I had an old Atari ST.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old heads will remember that.
Yeah.
And it had, it's getting straight into nerd territory.
Yeah.
But I had like stereo inputs on the back of it, which enabled you to sample music.
Yeah.
And I started playing around with records. I was DJing a little bit at the time, just finding my feet with it. My parents, luckily, they bought me some they weren't Technics, they were Sound Lab DLP3s.
Okay. Yeah.
They were direct drive, actually.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. And I started playing around with those, and from that point on, I got a bit of a bug for it. I started getting interested in watching other DJs play, listening to other hip-hop artists' music and reading the liner notes.
Okay, yeah.
And seeing what tracks they were sampling at the time. And then trying to like dig out those tracks that they were sampling, sort of like just understand how the music was created. And then before you knew it, I kind of upgraded to what did I get after that? The Amiga after that.
Okay, yeah.
Which was a slight step up, not a massive one.
Yeah.
And then I kind of started buying more hardware kit. So I started buying a few Roland bits and pieces, and then started learning about MIDI and how that worked. This is before really like MIDI was like a big thing.
Okay.
And a lot of studio time was kind of limited to people could afford to kind of like go into a studio and use all this equipment.
Yeah.
And I was doing it on like a homemade DIY basis.
Okay.
But I'd say probably age of 12 years old is when it first started for me, when I started getting my bug for it. And when I started appreciating the art of sampling.
Yeah. Okay.
And just the buzz I got from, making my own beats, being able to put my own scratches over the top of it. It was all instrumental at that point.
Yeah.
I had no one else to kind of work with. Kind of learning from MTV Raps, buying mixtapes from overseas via Hip Hop Connection. That was my kind of education, really. So I was kind of like doing it on the cuff a little bit. Didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I knew that I had a sound that I wanted to kind of like start evolving. So yeah, I guess that's how I started.
Okay. How did your career evolve from there on?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really do much production for years and years. I was DJing a lot with the Sip Juice crew from Bristol. So I always kind of had some involvement with hip hop for quite a long time via nights that we were promoting.
Okay, yeah.
And as a result of it, DJing out as well. It was only really, I suppose, in the last 10 years when I started getting a bit more serious about it, and confidence is such a big thing as well.
Yeah.
I could be at home making beats by myself and not having a clue of how that's going to sound to other people. When I started playing it to other people, they were saying, you might have something here.
Yeah.
I kind of got a bit more serious about it and upgraded my equipment at home.
Yeah.
Bought a lot more hardware gear, and then started working with MCs as well.
Okay, yeah.
So via social media, really, I was kind of getting in touch with a lot of MCs that I respected from back in the days. A lot of New York MCs.
Yeah.
MCs in the UK as well. DJs as well. Rogue included.
Yeah.
And just trying to create something from my passion, really. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, I suppose, but it's kind of built up to a point now where I feel like, I've got something to give.
Yeah.
I feel confident in what I'm making. And an album I've got an album's worth of material now that's kind of ready to go. So it's, yeah, it's kind of all coming together.
Nice.
With those that violate me, I shall annihilate thee.
Yeah.
All I got is beef with those that violate me. I shall annihilate thee. All I got is beef with those that violate me. I shall annihilate thee. All I got is beef with those that violate me. I shall annihilate thee.
Who have you got on the album, like collaborators?
So yeah, the album's got, it's a mix of US and UK artists. I've got Artifacts, R.I.P. Tame One. I've got Elder Sensei, obviously. I've got Andre the Giant, Diggin the Crates crew, Guilty Simpson, Rusty Jux, who I've worked with quite heavily on a lot of tracks actually. Killer MC. And then from the UK,
Craig G on there as well, isn't it?
Craig G. Craig G, big up them. And then we've got from the UK. So the label I'm signed to is Revolve Records in London. So we've got G-Bag, All of a Sudden, Big Toast, King Cashmere, Ransom Baboons. Off the top of my head, that's pretty much what I can remember. But the great thing is that the album is kind of like a real kind of mix of UK and US. And that's what I set out to do. It's kind of like just trying to not bridge those gaps, sounds pretentious, but just to show that there's love from both sides for me personally. Like I love UK hip hop. I've got a strong sort of upbringing in US hip hop. But it's just an amalgamation of the two. So I did all the beats, brought in some DJs to do the cuts here and there. So really, I'm just kind of the middleman, to be honest. But, I made the beats. Which I'm proud of. I'm really proud of it. So so that's coming pretty soon.
You're also a graphic designer, right?
I do graphic design by trade. So that's kind of the beauty of doing this album, actually. Well, it's a blessing and a curse, actually, because I've been sat there like looking at something, become too critical of stuff. But yeah, graphic design is my trade. I think the two are quite intrinsically linked. Like the way I look at graphic design is the same way I look at music. I like, with hip hop, I sample a lot of music. There's a lot of layers to bring something together. And the graphic design that I do or tend to do, there's a lot of scanning involved. So taking old material and creating something new from that. So it's kind of like, there's a similar sort of vibe there between the two. And I've always quite enjoyed that kind of idea of just reprocessing old material and making it your own. So graphic design, as I say, that's my trade. I love doing it. I love anything visual. I love anything sonically as well. It's just, I think for a lot of producers, they'd probably say the same thing. It's kind of like they have a visual feel for everything they make. They kind of like, they see how it's going to look, whether it comes to a video or the artwork for a track or whatever it might be.
3-6-0 is the flow. 3-6-0. 3-6-0 is the flow. 3-6-0. 3-6-0 is the flow. 3-6-0.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Inspiration comes from everywhere. Again, because I'm from a really tiny town. It's like Middle Earth where I'm from.
I can't believe I've known two people for that. Rob as well. Shout out Rob Harris.
Big up Ulster as well. Ulster. But there wasn't much going on there. So you had to kind of like seek out your inspiration a little bit, because there wasn't an awful lot being kind of boiled up in the town that I was in. So a lot of it was MTV Raps, mixtape culture, and even just going back to the graphic design thing, looking at the mixtape covers that people used to make using Xerox printers and Electroset and all that sort of stuff. That I really get a buzz from still, because it's pre-digital. It was kind of all handmade, all hand-rendered, and I tried to carry that through to the graphic design that I do, but also the music, give it that kind of human quality. Because there's too much AI in the world at the moment. It's going to get worse. It's going to get way worse. But at the moment, it seems like we're at a plateau. But what I've noticed is a lot of artists, visual artists, are kind of like reverting back to that old school style of doing things. So, like scanning things in and you know, kind of Letraset and sellotape and glue and just all those things that make us human.
What would you say is the thing about hip hop that really hits you?
Just authenticity,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I do like a lot of like new stuff that's coming out. But I'm an old man.
Yeah.
I'm really stuck in my ways.
Yeah.
And I just love the process of early hip hop. You know, kind of the limitations on the technology they had.
Yeah.
You know, 2 or 3 seconds of sample time on one standalone hardware unit.
Yeah.
And they made a genre out of it. You know, so I kind of look back at some of the early pioneers of that.
Yeah.
You know, Lord Finesse, Diamond D, Large Professor, Marley Marl, all those guys that were pushing the boundaries of what technology could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pushing the boundaries, like stretching the sample time by kind of like speeding up a record 45 and then speeding it back. Just stuff like that. That to me is what hip hop's about. And again, I sound like an old bastard, but that's what I respect and I appreciate, and I try to maintain what I do a little bit as well.
Yeah. What does creativity mean to you?
Creativity is just freedom,
Yeah.
you know, particularly with music. I don't think you should ever be restrained to listen to certain types of music or be informed by the types of music. It's what you feel
Yeah.
is right for you, and not being inspired or influenced by anything else that's going around you.
Yeah.
In fact, I was talking to Lynx earlier on, and he said, "What?" Because I played in the album earlier on, and he said, "One thing I like about it is it doesn't feel like you've been influenced by anything. It feels like it's your own thing." And that was the biggest compliment I could get, really, because it felt like I was doing something authentic. And I still believe that. It's like what I make is what I want to make,
Yeah.
and I don't really I don't get into trends. If people like it, they like it. If they don't like it, then that's their thing. You know, I'd be the same if it was someone else releasing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, it's the key is authenticity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just feeling that freedom to do what you want without boundary.
Could you think or imagine your life without creativity?
No,
No.
No way, innit?
100%.
Yeah.
Not a chance. That's my outlet, and for my mental health, it's good as well.
Yeah.
Which I struggle with, you know. And if it was just down to my day job, I think I'd struggle.
Yeah.
But the music is my main outlet. You
Yeah.
know, I can go into a room, pull out some samples, create something from, you know, nothing really, and that's when I feel like I feel better in myself. So for that reason alone, I can't imagine not doing it.
Yeah.
It's,
DIY aspect of it.
it's a DIY aspect.
Feels so good.
It does. It feels great.
Yeah.
Even if no one's going to hear it.
Yeah,
Even if no one's going to hear it.
I don't need anyone to hear it.
No.
It's a
Yeah.
bonus.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
But I love just getting a load of old dusty shit, slamming it all together, and just seeing what happens at the end. This is fucking
So
Yeah, that's the
that,
best. Yeah.
And actually, on another note, while I'm blabbing away,
Yeah.
I remember we put Black Moon on at the Thekla a few years ago,
Yeah.
Juice.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Evil D,
Yeah. He king of the mixtape days as well.
king of the mixtapes.
Evil D is on the mix.
He still is. He still is great.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him about sampling. I said, "Do you think there'll ever be a day when everything's been sampled?" As a joke.
Yeah.
And he looked at me like steel eyes. It was just kind of like, "Fuck you." Like that. I was like,
What?
it's just like a passing comment.
Yeah.
But he was like, "There's a sample on every single record."
Yeah.
And ever since he said that, I could go down the charity shop and pick up some, I don't know, Barry Manilow. Like,
There'll be something on there.
I'll
Yeah.
go through it, and there'll be a little lick or a little kind of snare drum or something. And he's so right.
No,
A lot
every
of people
single
kind
thing.
of like, kind of look at a cover and go, nah. It hasn't got certain credentials on there. Or the cover doesn't look a certain way.
Yeah.
Pick it up. there'll be something on there. There will be definitely something on there.
On the flip side of that, I'm a nightmare. It's a visual thing. Sometimes I'll buy something record just for sampling. I have fucking no idea when if the cover's dope, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Regardless, it could be fucking opera, it could be anything.
That's so
If the
true.
cover's dope, I'm like, there's got to be something on there.
There's got to be something on there. There's got to be something on there.
Yeah.
I love that challenge. It's like the rhythm roulette thing.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Heads go into a shop blindfolded, and that's kind of, I don't know. And they get back to the thing is, they give up too early. They give up too early. They're kind of like, you're skipping through it.
Yeah.
They're like, there's nothing on there. It's like, hang on a minute.
No, it definitely is.
There is
There is something. Now, what about your social?
Socials, but yeah, where can people find the album?
At Sam Krats on Instagram. Album on the way. So if you like your boom bap, you like the UK, US crossover sort of stuff, then check it out. Should be out
Being
soon.
mixed by Roller right now. It's another one we need to get on there.
Oh yeah, big up Roller. Big up Roller.
Definitely.
Absolute legend.
All right.
But thank you.
Thank you
No
so
worries, man.
much.
Big up.
Thank you.